InTheRingBoxing.com.
What's up, fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to the InTheRingBoxing.com podcast show. We have a good show in store for you today because we have on the line with us today former cruiserweight and now promoter from Bulldog Cartel Promotions, Craig Salamone. Craig, thanks for coming on the show today.
No problem.
Okay, so Craig, I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys at Bulldog Cartel are doing. I know June 18th, you guys are launching the new generation boxing series. Can we talk about that?
Sure. I'm just trying to bring fights back to Connecticut, period. Whether it's Hartford, New Haven, as long as they're Connecticut fighters fighting in the Connecticut show, it's a success. I mean, the Connecticut show, in a venue in Connecticut other than casinos. Casino venue is different than a state venue. Casinos give out free comp tickets. Sometimes they're not really fight fans. We're trying to build a fight fan base for local fighters.
Okay, all right. And how often will this series take place throughout the year?
Well, we're aiming at 4 to 5 times a year. Our next show is going to probably be the second or third week of September, September 18th, I believe we're leaning on. If not, September 11th, a Sunday afternoon venue with $5 of every ticket sold going to September 11th fire departments and NYPD and all the first responders.
Nice.
So it'll
Awesome.
be a $5 fee going for some type of scholarship fund or whatever we want to do.
Okay, that sounds great. That's awesome. Craig, how many fighters do you have in the Bulldog stable? Do you have fighters signed on?
As of right now, we have one fighter signed on in the Bulldog stable. His name is Frankie Trader. But we have, right now I got a list of 13 prospects. After this show right here, the Bulldog Cartel New Generation Boxing Series will be signing at least 6 fighters for a promotional contract.
Okay. What would you say is the format in terms of the core foundation of the company? Is there something specifically you guys will be doing differently with your fighters as opposed to other promotional companies out there?
Well, we just want to stay local, stay small, stay busy. We don't want to be, Bob Arams and Don King. We just want to be the Bulldog Cartel Promotions, a big New Haven base, Hartford base, even Middletown area, New Britain area. We're going to try to pull out fighters from all the little nooks and crannies of these small gyms and try to build something special, Once one fighter comes around and the fans start liking and seeing the product that we're giving a product. We're giving you an event. We're not giving you just to go to the boxing ring, see boxing fighters, and leave. You're getting a VIP tables, open bar. You're getting, it's a great event. If you're into one of the events that I've thrown, it's an event that, you think you're at a casino.
Okay. Okay, Craig.
We're gonna do a 15-minute comedy, 15-minute stand-up comedy on final intermission. And then our first intermission, we're doing 2 recordings, 3 artists. One's going to be a 10-year-old. One's going to be 2 rappers. One's going to be an R&B. We're trying to bring a little more entertainment besides just the fights. And then, like I said, the final intermission, we're doing a 15-minute stand-up comedy.
Yeah, that sounds great. I was just thinking that the other day, how these live shows, even on the highest level of the sport, there's really no real big production behind the live shows, and it's great that you're doing that. So, Craig,
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, of course. Looking back to your career as a fighter, what would you say was the pros and cons of dealing with promotional companies, and how do those experiences translate into what you do now as a promoter?
Well, pros and cons. I didn't have a promoter until I was like 10-0. The pros are if you got a promoter and you're good at a promoter, you might not have to have a job if you're getting good fights, staying busy, and you're getting paid well. My problem is I worked a full-time job and I fought and I managed myself and promoted myself. So I'm a Connecticut kid from Connecticut that fought in New York. So, I Yonkers Raceway Capitol Theater, I was bringing 180 to 200 and some people from Connecticut down there to follow me. So then when I came to the casino, it was easy for me to get 300-400 people. These fighters need to know if they want to fight, if you're a fan base, it's easier for a promoter financially and it's easier for a venue to accept the fight that you're going to propose because they want local people. They want business.
Right, right. Okay. Craig, me personally, I'm a hardcore fan of boxing, and due to the fact that I cover the sport combined with my love for the sport, I think I have a pretty good feel of where boxing stands in terms of its success. In my opinion, boxing is doing pretty well. It's just not as easily accessible to the casual fans, and there's some issues with maybe some of the best fighters fighting each other. But I'm curious, from a promoter's point of view, what do you think about boxing right now and where it stands?
I think it's on the upswing. I think boxing always, since I was an amateur, since I was a pro, it's always never really fought a local club show. There's no consistency to a club show. Everybody wants to get that ESPN money and get that Showtime, Showbox money, and HBO money, and try to be the next best thing to promotion. Well, excuse me. Look at Roy Engelbrett from California, from Irvine. He throws small shows, Battle of the Ballroom. He did it for 25 years successfully. Something small and adequate for the fight fans to see that boxing's not going nowhere. It's affordable and a promoter's not taking a bath and losing his shirt. I think that's what you need to have, something that's coming back every 2 months, every 3 months. We know that you're going to see this guy again, and you're going to see that guy again. And it's a repetitious thing. I think that, people try to get rich off of skiing. I think the promotion is going to get big money. It's not that case.
Okay. All right, Craig, your phone's breaking up just a little bit right now.
That's all right.
But I did get everything you said. Craig, where can the fans go to get their tickets in advance?
They go to the Connecticut Convention Center. They can go to robtickets.com, or they can call my number, 860-759-8898.
Okay. Craig, thanks for coming on the show. I'm looking forward to June 18th. In closing, for all of the young up-and-coming fighters just getting started in boxing, do you have any words of wisdom for those guys to help them be successful in their careers?
Just keep training, stay busy, fight as much as you can fight. Don't think that you fight one fight and you got to take off 5 months. Fight one fight and try to fight the next one in 3 weeks.
Okay,
That's a word of wisdom.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, fight fans, thank you once again for tuning in. That was Craig Salamone, promoter for Bulldog Cartel Promotions. June 18th, if you're in the area at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut, come down and enjoy the fights. My name is Carlos Cruz from InTheRingBoxing.com, telling you to stay cool and educate yourself. Peace.